So hello and welcome, my name's Charlie Brown and welcome to a brand new video series on my channel, a brand new channel, Charlie Brown, where we play Would You Rather. This is the proper version, the dirty version, so there's going to be some really interesting questions. I know it's been really popular, I've seen pretty much every YouTuber play it, but I haven't actually seen many people play the dirty version, so there's going to be some really interesting questions and it's going to be interesting to see my views. So if we look at the first question, just as I opened it, so would you rather watch Two Girls One Cup whilst drinking a chocolate milkshake, or watch Pain Olympics whilst a burglar held a knife to your balls? Jeez. So if I was watching Two Girls One Cup, I've seen that. It's quite an old video, really popular, and it's disgusting. Drinking a chocolate milkshake though, I think I'd still, the flavour of the actual chocolate milkshake would kind of like put you, it wouldn't be so bad because you're thinking, well, it tastes quite good what they're actually doing. So that's not too bad actually. Wouldn't mind that. The Pain Olympics, okay, that's a pretty bad video as well, on a similar sort of scale to Two Girls One Cup. But you got a burglar there in person, he's holding a knife to your balls, threatening to cut them off, and your balls are the most sacred thing you've actually got. So I think I'd rather watch Two Girls One Cup whilst drinking a chocolate milkshake. And by the way, the way this is working is I have 3 lives, so each time I lose a life, we'll keep playing until I lose all of my lives. So that first one, I got 70% of the right answer, so everyone agreed with me, so I didn't lose a life there. So moving on to the next question. These like adult questions as well, so it makes it a bit more interesting. So would I rather sleep with a man eating lions, or swim in Pacific Ocean with sharks? Oh, that's a hard one. So if I was sleeping with lions, I think they'd probably tear me apart in my sleep. Even though I've seen videos on like South Park where I think Token gets to know all the lions, and he actually becomes part of them. So whether that's true or not, I think I'd have to find that one out. But swimming, so you'd have to swim all the time in a massive ocean, Pacific Ocean, so you have to keep swimming, and you've got sharks circling you. I think they usually do wait till you start drowning before they actually attack you. So I think I'd rather sleep with man-eating lions. Actually, no. I'd rather swim with the sharks, because I think, like I said, they wouldn't attack you straight away, and you might be rescued. You didn't say how long you have to swim for, so I'm going to go for that option. Oh, just about won that one. That was a really close one. So yeah, still got my 3 lives intact, so that's good. So moving on to the next question. Would you rather have 20 years to live in London? Okay, so I imagine that means you live in London for 20 years, or... Okay, so I don't really live in London at the moment, but that's not too bad. Or have 50 years to live in Bradford. Does that mean you live for that many years and you die? Or... I'm not sure. I think I'd rather live in... I'm not sure what that's asking, but I'm going to go for the 50 years to live in Bradford, just because it is up north. I'm a southerner, but that sounds like you're living for longer, so yeah, 63% agree with me there. I didn't really understand that question, but, moving on to the next one. So would you rather bang James Mason Smith's mum, Alison Taylor? She is really hot, so that is quite good. Or would I rather die? That was a bit of an obvious one there, so I don't see why a lot of people are saying no there, but so would I rather be raped by 10 different men for 1 year? Bloody hell. It depends what sort of, how big their wieners are. How many times a day they're going to rape me. That could be really bad. Or be raped by the same man for 10 years. Or you're going to get a bit of a connection there. If you've got the same guy raping you, you might start falling in love with him. So I think I'm going to go for 10 different men for 1 year. And the majority agree with me there too. So I'm doing it right. So I've got 3 lives left. So let's keep going. Would I rather never listen to the music you normally would for a year, or listen to the same album every day for the next year? So my favourite guy at the moment is G-Eazy. Brand new album out. I think I could probably listen to that for a year. Or would I rather not listen to him for a year and then get back into it and think, oh, wow, what have I been missing? So I think I'd rather never listen to music you normally would for a year and then switch it up and come back to it. It's like drum, bass, come back to that after a year and you think, whoa, oh, that's a draw, so I'm gonna count that as not losing a life, just because, it doesn't tell me, it's 50%, say 50.5 or 50.8, so I'm gonna go with that. I just about made that one. So would I rather die in a fire or die drowning? I'd definitely rather die drowning. I think burn to a crisp, just watching your skin melt off. What? That'd be disgusting. Drowning's a lot quicker, so I've actually lost a life there, 47%. So I'm down to 2 lives, just keep going. I'm gonna probably lose my life soon, because things like that, I just don't see why they picked that answer, but we'll move on to the next one. So would you rather perform oral pleasures on your mother? That's disgusting. Oh, God. I can't even imagine doing that. It's putting images in my head and that's just disgusting. Or your father. So I imagine it's doing it on your mother or your father. and that is one hard decision. That is one disgusting question that we're gonna have to answer. But I think I'd rather do it on my dad if I had to pick one, and the majority agree with me there. Just because, you know, I like women, so I think that'd be really weird doing it with my mum. It's still weird doing it with your dad, but, you know, I think people in, you know, Texas and stuff do that all the time, so I guess, you know, we'll move on with that one. So I'd really give a really aggressive large stallion a blowjob, and large stallions are massive dicks, you know, that thing, and it's really aggressive as well, so they're going to be jumping all over you. God knows how far that's going to go down your throats. That is just, ugh. You think you'd be drowning, you wouldn't survive that, it'd mash up all your organs when it goes down your throat, but... will receive surgery from a 5-year-old. I don't. You can get some really good surgeons out there with 5-year-olds. I know they might have some talent there. They've been playing with their plastic, you know, their construction sets. So that could actually be not so bad. You know, it depends what sort of surgery it was as well. But I think I'd rather have, you know, a few cuts made by a 5-year-old surgeon than, you know, that massive stallion on you. And I think the majority agreed there. So we're going to move on. So there's a similar question to one we had before. So lick your mum's pussy or suck your dad's dick. I'm going to go with the same answers before just to back up my same thing, and it should be that, yep, 66% agreed, so that's great. So would I rather have a girl give you a rim job, or a girl spit your own cum into your mouth after giving you a blow job? That is absolutely disgusting, that second one, you know. I think she might as well just kill herself if she's going to do that. That is disgusting. If a girl ever did that to me, she'd be kicked out of the whole place, you know, kicked out of my bed straight away. So I'd rather a girl give me a rim job, you know. It's close enough. There you are, 65%. So I'd rather eat someone's poo for 6 weeks or drink someone's pee for 6 weeks. So eating poo is a lot more disgusting than drinking wee, but it's for 6 weeks as well. So I think it's definitely wee. I think you can survive on wee instead of water. You know, prisoners do that all the time. But eating poo, God knows what they've been eating. They could have had a really, you know, strong curry the night before. It could come out like diarrhea with bits in it. It's disgusting. So I'm going to go for the wee. 16% agreed. You kidding me? Maybe because they could all wash it down with water, I suppose, but I don't know why they were all picking that. Maybe I'm crazy, but so I'd rather eat a random family member. So I could pick any family member. I could pick a little kid, so there wouldn't be so much to eat, so that wouldn't be so bad. Or eat the love of your life whilst wanking. Eat her in which way though? Would you say eating her body or just eating her out? That's the thing. So it seems like I'd rather eat a random family member, because I could eat a little kid and maybe a newborn or something if I had to pick. That's a really disgusting question, crude question, but you know, I'm going to have to go for the family member, and we just about made that one as well. So would I rather put your penis in a clamp and tighten it as far as it goes? Oh, I could just imagine you tighten it and it's just your balls just exploding, and oh, that would hurt, stretching it out. Or stick it in an industrial fan on full power and just watching it blow. I think I'd rather stick it in the fan, get it all over with, because I think you're going to lose it anyway. The clamp's just going to destroy it. So I think quick and clean. Well, no, it wouldn't be clean because it would be blood flying all over your face. But yeah, we'll go for the fan. Just about won that one. Okay, have to smell a fart all day that no one else can smell. Could be a really eggy fart. Could be, you know, Brussels sprouts the day before. Could be that would absolutely stink. I wouldn't be able to get it out of the back of my mind. But have everyone think you can smell like. I think you smell like fart, but you can't smell it yourself. I think I'd rather have everyone think you can smell like fart, but you can't smell it yourself. Just because, you know, having that you can be able to think straight for the whole day, and I think, who cares what people think anyway, so that's what I'd go for that one. So have a girl suck your cock or tits for however long you want. So I haven't really got many tits, as you can see. Just flat-chested, so that wouldn't really apply to me, but, you know, she can suck it as long as she wants, yeah, if I can keep going. You know, usually things last 2 seconds, so... or have a fat diseased lady do the same thing and gagging up mustard. Okay, that is disgusting. I actually hate mustard, not one of my favourite things, so I'd definitely go for that first option. Bit of an obvious question there. So would you rather keep on wasting time answering these stupid questions, which the majority of these are pretty stupid, or do something which would you change your life? Oh, but you don't know for the better or for the worse. We're taking a bit of a risk there. I think I'd definitely take the risk. I'm a risk-taking person, so that's great. So I'd rather watch Two Girls, One Cup, watch Glee twice. So Two Girls, One Cup's quite short, already seen it, so the impact's gone there from the actual video. It doesn't, you know, surprise me anymore. I'm kind of expecting it in today's society. Or I'd rather watch Glee twice. I'm not a big fan of Glee, so I don't actually like it. Don't like the singing, you know, it never really appealed to me, so I'm going to go for that. And 50%, so I'm taking that. We haven't actually lost there, so I'm going to keep my life. It's got 2 lives left, just to remind you. So would I rather get a free house in the quiet part of Iraq? It's in the quiet part, but is any of Iraq quiet? I don't know. Or get a free round of drinks for all your mates down at the local pub. Pub prices are quite expensive, but I think I'd definitely rather get the round of drinks in, get that, you know, who doesn't like a pint, so I'm going to have to 100% get that rather than get bombed. What? That is crazy. Why would people live in a wreck? I don't get it, but... So I've got 1 life left now, so almost finished. But we're going to keep going with these. So what I like to be Miley Cyrus for a day, so I imagine that's since she's gone all crazy. Or would I rather punch a toddler and it be recorded and be seen by everyone in the whole world? So I'd rather be Miley Cyrus for a day. I think she has fun, you know, she's happy with doing what she does. If I punched a toddler, I think that could change my whole life for the worse. No one would ever forget that, so I'm definitely going to pick Miley Cyrus for the day, so that's correct. So I'd rather suck my brother's dick. I don't actually have a brother, so that wouldn't be good. Or eat your mum's pussy. I don't have a brother, so I'm definitely going to go for that option. Just about won that one. So I'd rather kill my parents. Doesn't say how, so I could do it quite, you know, quick. Maybe not very painfully, like spike one of their drinks or something, I don't know. Give them a bit of poison. I'll be beaten almost to death 5 times every month till one day it kills you. That's a really hard one, but I think I wouldn't ever want to kill my parents, the most valuable thing I have for me, so it doesn't say how you can be beaten to death, but I imagine it's pulped, you know, come out with bruises, swollen eyes, everything, so that'd be absolutely terrible. It's 5 times every month, you know, and one day it is going to kill you. It could be quite soon it could kill you, so I'd rather do that, you know, you know, instead of killing my own parents, that's just wrong, so I'm going to have to go for that one, and I've lost, so... That's all my life's gone. Some of these answers I don't see why people are picking those, but obviously they'd rather save their own life on that one. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like, comment saying, you know, if any of the choices you would have picked. If you'd like to watch me do this again, and yeah, like I said, subscribe to my new channel. There's going to be a lot more videos coming up. I've got some more new series ideas, so yeah, if you liked it, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video.